Hello, ladies and germs. It's Jonathan here, DJ Puff the Third. Yes, this is a pestle and mortar with eggshells in it. Yes, you heard that right. Eggshells. And I thought I'd give you a bit of a hack because in the past people have said put your eggshells in your compost and they will break down and they'll be good for the ground. Well, the truth is, ladies and germs and fellas, and it's not true. They don't break down. They're made of calcium and they withstand being underground for many years, decades. And I found these things at Red Robin bottle tip in much same condition as these, but flattened because they've been underground since 1932. They've been there for flipping 90 years or just under. So the best thing you can do if you're going to put eggshells in your compost is just to break them up. Basically, break them up and powder them up. It's the best thing you can do. Because if you smash them up like this, you're making the pieces far smaller. Just eggshells. If you have your boiled egg or your scrambled egg or you're adding eggs to make a cake or something like that, see, look, it's all breaking down easy enough. Can't really get into the corners, but there you go, look. And just smash them up as small as you possibly can. And this way, the calcium that is in the eggshells will be able to get into the soil easier, and if it's smaller there's more chance of it breaking up further or being ingested by worms. And your garden soil will get a better calcium hit. Lime, basically, and there you go. That's all that pretty much broken up. And then all I'm going to do, clean up the edges a bit. Add some water to it. And then it's just a case of taking it outside to your compost. And there you go. So this is much smaller now, little bits. I've even crushed up mussel shells in a similar way. I put mussel shells inside a plastic bag and just stamped on it and stamped on it and stamped on it. And I don't know if I'll fit mussel shells in something like this, but, and then just pour them out. And as you can see, the compost is pretty much almost halfway up now. Of course it's decaying at the same time, so it will drop. I'm going to Nash's garden this afternoon with the cargo buggy, the three-wheel cargo buggy, and there's a recycle bin with a load of old kiwi vine leafing, and I need to pick it up. It's been sitting there for a while, so I'm going to pick that recycle bin up with the kiwi vine leaves, bring it back, and I'll shove them in here as well. So there's a good hack for something as simple as eggshells. And they're not going to break down, I'm afraid, because I've found them at the bottle dump still in as cracked condition. So you're better off, if you want to get calcium into your ground, break them up, because it's just the best thing to do, really. You'll get into the ground much easier. Who knows, the worms may get into it as well, I don't know, I'm not sure. And I think we'll end it there. And this is my communal garden that I've been working on. Tomatoes appear to be doing well, the beds are doing well. Achillea, I put a Hebe in here, that's new. Pink Panther, Foxglove, it's got a second flush coming. And these are supposed to be sage or salvia of some kind, I'm not entirely sure what they are. They were given to me by a friend and I grew them. Also, the echinacea has broken open into flower. There's 2 flowers on it, one to come, and there's Nicotiana sylvestris, very long tube, and the Rudbeckia. Look at the flowers on this Rudbeckia to come, amazing. Another update, I planted a blue original IKEA Ort pot with parsley. I'm hoping it will all take and I'll have a big round ball of parsley to harvest next year. Agapanthus is flowering. And one to come, a little one. So that's the Agapanthus. Also the common hogweed. I'm very proud of this because the flies and bees have literally loved this little thing. Tiny, tiny little flies. I don't think it's going to focus, but that is the common hogweed, not the giant hogweed. Why is it not focusing? That's better. And I'm very proud with that because it's quite tall. It's about 5 foot tall, 4 or 5 foot tall, and it's filled this corner very nicely. And I do like the flowers on it, and so do the hoverflies and tiny little bees, even green bottle flies. And then afterwards you get these seeds developing. If it will focus, yeah, look, and the seeds, and they're very nice. Yep. Ah yes, I'll update on this as well. Remember I'd done the treacle bath technique on this tramlink pot from 1998-99. Well, I was very surprised with the results of the treacle bath technique on this one. It came up so clean. And then I spray primed it, grey spray primer, and then I smurfed it with a blue iron lac graffiti paint tin. And this one has the potential to last a long time because it was just so clean at the end. By the time I'd finished with it, I mean, I've put some peppermint in the top, I've got peppermint in it. But amazing, and thanks to Billy Sherman for that technique for the treacle bath or molasses to get rid of rust on steel and iron objects. That worked very well indeed, and I'm very happy with that. So things have changed. Oh yes, and there's the slop bucket at the back there. That's my slop bucket. And this morning I put my Yo Valley raspberry yogurt pot in there, which has got all the bio stuff in it. So thanks again, Billy, for slop bucket and treacle bath and God knows what else you've inspired me to do. And I think we'll leave it there. Take care.